Hello. Hello. Ooh, looking at rocking out the new Giants hat, guys. Go Giants! Fucking baseball season's not happening. That's for damn sure. Not happening this year, I don't think. Just seems like they can't come up with an agreement. I keep hearing that people are testing positives at the camps. It's like, good God, man. I just want some freaking baseball, for fuck's sake. Can we do that? What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hey, John Bobbio. What's going on, Nicotina? Tobias, Men in Tights. What's going on, guys? Who's all here? Show yourselves. All right, everything's working with all this shit. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This was a late. Whoa. Okay. Sorry that I'm late. Usually, of course, I like to have this before noon. But today was, of course, which was mentioned already in the chat. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. What's going on, Daniel, Ray, Dirt Wave Letter Studios? What's going on, guys? Big Dick Dave. Hey. Good stuff. All right, cool. So, so I'm late. So if I'm, casual Dave, I know I got the hat on because I just woke up, put the hat on, that's it. But I woke up, and went and had lunch, breakfast with my dad, of course, gave him his Father's Day gift, hung out with him for a little bit, and then I went and brought lunch to my mom. So I was definitely making the rounds to the parental units. Yep, got the metal head shirt on. You guys can get this shirt down below if you want to. Oh, yeah. Feeling very metalheadish today. Anyways, but so that's why. So I haven't been home. I just got home probably a half an hour ago. And I left this morning at like 8:30. So I've been just making the rounds. Just making the rounds. So what could I say? What's going on, Nate? What's going on, Cameron? Good stuff. Dinging, ding, 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 ding. But so Dave, would you like to see Tom Holland cast as Abby? As Abby? As Abby in Last of Us? He could probably pull it off. Definitely could pull it off. Yeah, no. It's Sunday morning. Hey, it's called the Sunday morning hangover. Okay. I'm just late today because, like I said, I had to do the Father's Day thing and then had lunch with my mom. So it's all good, guys. But I guess we could talk about it. I mean, it was kind of funny because last night when I got home, I went out to dinner. Guys, I went out to dinner. I went to a restaurant with friends. What the fuck? I'm gonna kill everybody. Everybody's gonna die. No, I went to eat with a couple friends. We just decided to do it. It was a little bit though anticlimactic, I guess you could say. But blah, 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 blah. I was hoping like, hey, let's go out, let's get a few drinks, let's have some dinner, let's get some good food and blah blah blah. But sadly, it wasn't like that. We just went to this Mexican restaurant that's really not that great, and it ended up not being great for some of the people. Two people didn't drink, and we were like out of there like a little over an hour. So it was just like kind of like, damn, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to like go out and have like a good time, but sadly that wasn't the case. It was just kind of like, But then I got home and everybody's talking about Batman, and I of course don't mind talking about Batman. I mean, obviously, I did drink. I had like 2 beers. That's it, because I had to drive. I had at first too. I was thinking that it is kind of morning vibes where you are, Kevin. I was thinking about taking an Uber because I was like, let's just get our drink on and do this. But thank God I didn't, because shit, I tell you what, Dave's half Mexican. He only ate half his plate. Yeah. That's it. You nailed it right there. I had beans and rice and all that stuff, and then cheese on one side. So it was kind of like, man, I wish it was more. Well, I mean, like, my friend's boyfriend was on call, so he couldn't drink. And then Amanda was actually the other friend, and she was hungover from the previous night, so she wasn't drinking. She was a fuddy-duddy, guys. That I know she was the one that actually suggested to go out. She wanted to go out and get drinks and get some food. and she ended up not drinking and barely eating her food. It's like, come on. I don't think she's here. Is she here? She's not in the chat. I don't think she is. I think she was making the rounds too. Does the coffee need to keep you up all night? Does the coffee not keep me up? No, I mean it's only 3. It's 3:15, and I woke up kind of early today, for a Sunday. I woke up at 8. So and last night I was just watching. I watched So I Married an Axe Murderer last night. That was great. I watched something else too, but I can't remember what it was. It was some. Oh yeah. I watched Body Bags last night. I watched Body Bags, which is a '90s John Carpenter flick that has 3 stories like intertwined with each other, and he like does like a little thing in between. It's almost like Tales from the Crypt. But I watched Body Bags. I forgot what I watched before. Nope. I started with Body Bags, and then I watched So I Married an Axe Murderer. I love that movie. I love So I Married an Axe Murderer. Such a great movie. I mean, it follows just like those great 90s comedy, romantic comedy beats like to a T. Really does. But Mike Myers is so fucking likable. And Nancy Travis, holy shit. Remember how she's still hot. But I always forget how sexy that woman is. Man, geez. Nancy freaking Travis. Good flick. Was Jim Carrey in that? No, he wasn't in that. 90s style. Yeah, exactly. And and then John Carpenter's Body Bags. Never seen that before. I've never seen John Carpenter's Body Bags. And it was decent. Had some quirky stories. Mark Hamill was in the last story. Well, that was kind of cool. I was like, but sadly I got to see Mark Hamill's bare ass because he has a little bit of a naughty scene in there. That's for sure. So, yeah. So it was an eventful night, and then I had to wake up early. So I actually need this coffee right now after running around and stuff like that with the parental units. I'm kind of like, all right, I need some kind of caffeine or whatever the fuck. So, but yeah, the Flashpoint stuff. I mean, obviously it's Father's Day again. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You're doing a good job. Okay, don't ever think you're not doing a good job. You're there. You're doing a good job. That's 100%. And that's, as long as you're there, just be there. That's job number 1 is just being there. And, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and to my father as well. Alfred Pena, gave him and thank you. I think somebody who frequents the live chat gave me the idea of getting him one of those, dugout mugs. I don't know if you guys seen those, but it's basically a mug that was like made out of a baseball bat. So they like hollow it out and, make it into like a sizable mug, like a 12-ounce mug. And I've got one that has Dodgers because he's a Dodgers fan, not me. Sorry, not me. Alfred Pennyworth. I like that. You're funny, guys. For some reason, the StreamYard live chat is not updating very well. So I have to look at it. Through the YouTube window. So that's like the only real way I could do it. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah. So happy Father's Day, and then now we're gonna be talking about Father Batman, which of course is okay. And then so it's so funny. I love the internet. I love you guys, people who follow me, because I know a lot of people like to send cryptic tweets and stuff. So I sent out a tweet last night and everybody's like, what are you talking about? So I'll show you the tweet right here. The tweet I tweeted out last night. And this was after I posted my video about Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So I did this one right here, which is basically McConaughey just doing the all right, obviously. But he's doing like the 3. And so a lot of people, obviously, you look at the responses. Everybody's like, what? And then even Nate, you're right here. Because I know a lot of people have fan cast McConaughey as Thawne. So I know there's a lot that's what you're going by right there. All right. I know. See, and that's what a lot of people are thinking. Then it said 3 chapters of Justice League. And I'm like, no, guys, come on. I'm talking about the 3 Batmans. 3 Batmans. Okay. Affleck, Dean Morgan, Pattinson. That's what I was referring to, guys. That's what I was referring to. You bunch of sillies. You bunch of silly billies. Come on. Well, so there you go. That's what, because it just kind of hit me, and I was like, yeah, that's right. There's going to be 3, because I saw people commenting about 3 Batmans, and then I was like, okay, so I typed in 3 into the gift search, and I saw that one. I'm like, yeah, all right, because I'm excited for all 3 of them, all 3. Spill the beans. There, that's the beans right there. That is that raised giants. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. And what's funny is, though, Jose, I'm not, like, my brother was always a Giants fan. I was actually a Mariners fan when I was a kid. I was Ken Griffey Jr. 100%. I was all about Ken Griffey Jr. But then after he left and went to Cincinnati, I tried to follow him a little bit, but he kept getting hurt. And then I just kind of was like, you know. And then I decided just you know, when I lived with my brother, he had MLB Network and he had the Giants game, so I was basically just watching the Giants. And so then I just jumped on that bandwagon. And you can call me a bandwagoner. It's fine. But it was mainly because I was living with my brother, and we were watching games like every night. So I just became a Giants fan because I really didn't have a team. Just like I don't have a team for football, I don't have a team for basketball, but I can enjoy watching games. So I was kind of like one of those people for a bit, but he got, basically living with him, I got converted into a Giants fan. So, yeah, I know. There's shot. God damn it, Sam. Jeez. Talking about these cinematic Batmans, okay? My God. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. You were right on. You hit the you hit the head of the nail with the whatever that saying is, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he got so injured, he would have totally beaten that record, because I think he got past 600 home runs, right? I'll look this up. That's right. We'll talk about Flashpoint. We're going to talk about Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey home runs. How many home runs? Home runs career. How many home runs did he have? 630. That's right. Yeah, he definitely would have beaten the record. So, Ken Griffey Jr., 100%. 100%. That his swing is so beautiful. Yes, I see you there, Justin. I see you, buddy. I see you. But his swing was so fluid and so smooth, and he didn't juice up. That's the thing. I mean, nothing against Bonds. Bonds was still a great player, but he did have a little bit of help, okay? Griffey didn't have any help. Griffey had just one of the most beautiful swings that you could see. It was just one of a kind. It's just like, it's crazy. So, but yeah, there you go. Now we went down for some baseball routes. So, you're talking so much. Your mouth is like she's the champion of non-stop talking. Jeez. I mean, you really fit to your name, Mr. Grumpy. You really do. Flashpoint Batman confirmed. Well, okay, so basically, we'll talk more about the video that happened. Just go for how much have I missed? Oh, Sam, just take a stroll into my mentions. You could take a look at my tweets and just see like the disaster. I engaged, guys. I engaged on my Twitter. I shouldn't have engaged, but I engaged. Sadly, and sad fact is I always regret it, Jeez. It's so tempting. It's like when you get a call, when you get that, you get called, you get that call or that text message that you up, or, those kind of, and you're like, should I or should I not? And then you feel dumb afterwards. I'm comparing it to that. What am I even talking about? That's so stupid. But yeah, I did engage. But when it comes to Flashpoint Batman being confirmed, yeah, go ahead, Sam. If you want to go look at that, it's a disaster. It's definitely a disaster. Yeah, I know. Don't act like that again. Sometimes you just keep your mouth shut for too long. And I just kind of wanted to be like, what is the end game there, boys and girls? Oh yeah, I saw that shit. Oh, Papa, shouldn't you be spending time with the pops? Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. It's like, well, we were all watching Die Hard. Usually, what happens when we go get breakfast on Sunday mornings, we'll go back to my brother's house and we'll just chill. And usually, like, there'll be football on or maybe a baseball game, but that's not happening. And then so we were just chilling watching Die Hard because it was on, and why not? I watched Die Hard with a Vengeance yesterday, and so while that was happening, he was like dozing off. So of course I was just like, I started just talking to people. I know that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, yeah, today and yesterday, it was just kind of like, what the fuck, guys? Like, what the fuck? You know, that's all. It was coming out just like a what the fuck. And I always hate myself afterwards because it never goes anywhere. It really just never goes anywhere. It really does. Yeah, I went full yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I mean, I don't know. I was just feeling a little, I was feeling a little antsy, I guess. Yeah, I saw that there's rumors for a Suicide Squad game. That should be interesting. Oh yeah, that's the best sequel, 1000%. And it's funny too, because my dad was saying that's when it started sucking. I'm like, no, that's when it was good. That's when it got really good. Like it dipped a little with Die Hard 2, and then it shot up again with Die Hard with a Vengeance. Come on. And then when it comes to Live Free and Die Hard, I mean, it's an enjoyable movie, but I don't consider it a Die Hard movie. It doesn't feel like a Die Hard movie. It only is a Die Hard movie because it's John McClane. He's playing John McClane, but he doesn't act like he did in the previous movies. And it's got all those crazy visual effects that they use with those crazy action sequences. And it's PG-13. They even censored the yippee-ki-yay motherfucker. I have trouble calling it a Die Hard film, but I still can enjoy it. So, and then Die Hard, and then whatever, the Live Free or Die Hard, whatever the fuck, or no, Die Hard, whatever the last one was with his son, with Jai Courtney, that one can go fuck itself. That one really sucked. So, you thought Terminator 2 sucked? Man, I don't know if we could be friends anymore. Jeez. Yeah, they had... yeah, everything about it, man. The chemistry between Willis and Jackson, and them, they go hard at each other when it comes to just back and forth, even like racial jokes and shit. I mean, that movie would probably get chastised today for sure. Obviously, you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to the beginning of the movie, what McClane has to do in Harlem, what he's instructed by Simon to do at first. And yeah, Jeremy Irons was a fucking awesome villain in that. So it's just so good. Yeah. It's true. They should give her some more screen time in those movies. If they make another one, fucking make it about Lucy McClane. Good Day to Die Hard is number 5. Thank you, Justin. I couldn't remember. It's just, I still remember the poster tag on Good Day to Die Hard was yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia. I was like, no, that's so fucking so cheese. So, yeah. Melon Farmer. Alfred Die Hard. In Die Hard. Yeah, that's right. He was the villain in Die Hard. Is that the one where they CGI'd the text into the sign? I can't remember. I don't remember. I only saw it once. Yeah, it was a very stupid choice. But I heard like the next Die Hard was supposed to be like a prequel. They were going to do like the prequel thing and cast a young John McClane, but there would still be there'd be like a flashback thing along with a current story or something like that. So you'd still have Bruce Willis, but you'd have a young version of Bruce Willis as well. So I don't know. Yeah, Die Hard Year One. I don't know. I don't know if I like that idea. I really don't know if I like that idea. So I just don't know. But anyways, back to the whole Flashpoint thing. So yeah, so that was all talked about. But like I said, I mean, I mentioned how in the video, and I mentioned on the vodka stream that yeah, like back on June 4th when it was posted by DCEU Mystical or whatever the fuck it's called, whatever that guy is calling it now. They posted it about it, and there's things that were roaming around, and sometimes things just get to people, and so everybody was like receiving information about the Flashpoint and about everything that's going on when it comes to casting. So that's why I threw in like my old tweet from like 2 years ago, and I said you don't cast Jeffrey Dean Morgan and not plan on having him play Flashpoint Batman. You just don't. You don't do that. I think Snyder 100% knew exactly what he was doing when it came to casting. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I mean, 100%. I think he absolutely knew. So that's why I brought that up, because I'm like, yeah, but there's stuff. Sometimes you get stuff in there. And, or you get sent to you and you're like, you can't, certain things aren't supposed to be talked about. I mean, people get leaked stuff and then it could just end up spreading a little bit. But it's like, you tell me not to say something, I won't. I might hint at something. I might do that, but so I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But I mean, that's why I was asking everybody, pay attention to some things. I like to be like that sometimes. Just drop little hints here and there. I mean, for fuck's sake, the mural of Darkseid that we saw, I had that image and I spliced it into some of my videos just to see if anybody would notice. And some people did. Some people hit me up. We're like, what the hell is this? And I'm just like, I don't know. I guess it was just a little glitch. So Jeff needs to put on some weight. He got skinny. Yeah. I mean, he could put on some weight. I mean, what's he looking like now? Let's pull that up. Let's see what I know. He's like, doesn't he post like videos a lot and stuff? Ugh, man, my mentions are still a mess. Detrinti just posted another Green Lantern. He posted a Green Lantern art, but it's Sam Benjamin. It's Sam Benjamin as Green Lantern. Suit looks cool though. But let's see what Jeffrey Dean's looking like. I think I follow him on Twitter. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Well, okay, that's not going to be able to find him like that. Jeff Free or Jeff Furry? No, that's not it. It's Jeff Free, right? Funny because my brother's name is Jeff. I'm not sure how he spells it. Is it Jeff Furry or Jeff Free? Such a pain. Because I think Jeffrey Wright spells it Jeff Furry, right? All right, so this is what this motherfucker's looking like right now. Here's a current picture. Bam! He's got the white beard going on. Yeah, I'm sure like he just got to put on a little bit of muscle, which I'm sure you do. But I think he'd be perfect. Fucking give it to him, man. I think he's been waiting for it. Didn't he like tweet about it like 3 years ago or something like that? I remember seeing a tweet with that had Lori Cohen. Is that what her name is? Lori Cohen next to him, which hopefully if they're going to do full on Flashpoint Batman, I mean, it'd be pretty cool if they bring on that Flashpoint Joker. That'd be sweet. But I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Shit. Sorry, I got that song in my head. Sorry, just looking at something. Whoop, there it is. Bump, bump, bump. Always got to make adjustments. Okay. Jeffrey Furry Morgan. I know he's got a good like Santa Claus type beard going on right there. So not too bad, but I think 100%. Hi Dave, what do you think of the aspect ratio? Will it be weird? I don't think it'll be weird. Somebody was explaining. I think it was Krypton Cage, he had like a whole thread about it. Let me check it out here. I think he like sent it to me. Where and of course I can't find anything in my DMs anymore. They're a mess too. Okay, here we go. So let's see. He had it all mapped out here. You guys should follow Krypton Cage. Very smart guy. Makes my jobs easier. See, so he has it right here. Okay, so here's a preview of what the actual aspect ratio of Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be. So the 1.661 and the 1.3. The clip he used was a 1.331. So there you go. That's what it's going to kind of look like right there. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm one of those. I'm like old school. I like the letterbox. I like the widescreen. I like the bars on the top and the bottom. I like the wider picture. But I mean, IMAX. This is why I really hope that there's some kind of limited theatrical release of this, because I want to see it on an IMAX screen. I want to see this goddamn thing on an IMAX screen. 100%. I think we all would want to see it on an IMAX screen. And for Christmas, yeah. So it won't look weird. Release the pandemic cut. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking kind of hairy. Funny guy. Oh yeah, Carlo Gugino as Catwoman for Batfleck. I wish, man. I totally wish. 100% wish. Why is that? I put in a thumbnail and it just didn't work. I don't know. This stupid thing. For some reason, like the thumbnail didn't stick. Do I even have it? Yeah, I do. I was just looking at my video. I was looking at for some reason, when I started the thing, it just didn't keep the thumbnail. Everything is all glitching. See, and still not showing the thumbnail. Weird. Anyways. But I mean, when it comes to everything else that's going to Flashpoint, I mean, Cyborg, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we heard a long time ago that Wonder Woman was going to make an appearance in Flashpoint as well. So there's a chance we might hear about Gal Gadot, but apparently that wasn't in the little casting thing that people were talking about. But I hope so. That'd be kind of cool if she actually did show up. And even if Momoa showed up, if they really try to get as much as Flashpointy as possible. I mean, my biggest thing is I want to see Ben Affleck. I want to see Ben Affleck show up at the very end, like in Flashpoint, where Barry gives Bruce the letter from his dad. Can you imagine if we saw that scene? If Ben Affleck came back just to do that scene, that's all you'd have to do. Okay. And I mean, I think we could all agree we want to see that. I want to see that. I mean, that would be fun. How awesome would that be for Ben Affleck? Like if everything is going well and he's totally about getting back into the suit, to help Zach, but then maybe he doesn't want to do his own thing yet. Maybe he's going to warm up, get cameo in some things. The perfect place to do a cameo would be Flashpoint. But again, who knows when it's going to start filming? I mean, hopefully it starts filming this year, but who knows, man, with everything that's happening. But I just imagine, like, after seeing Ben Affleck in Justice League, in Zack Snyder's Justice League, if the next time we see him is at the end of the Flashpoint movie, doing that dramatic scene, tears in his eyes, showing those chops. Come on. It'd just be so freaking awesome. Yeah, some people are still... I was actually against it too. When it came to when they announced that it was going to be a Flashpoint movie, I would have actually preferred Flashpoint to be a Justice League movie. Yeah, so it should. Yeah, you're right. Tabakin. I guess. Yeah, if it starts filming this year, it'll be out in 2022, I should say. No, but when I first heard it was going to be a Flashpoint movie, I was like, nah, that should be like a Justice League sequel, to be honest, because it has all the members in there. And I thought that would be perfect for a Justice League story. But then I think like Colbert kind of convinced me that, well, technically the Flashpoint movie is very much an origin story for Barry. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It is. I just kind of like would have preferred if it was just a standalone Flash movie first. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm open to, yeah, hopefully if we can have a Flashpoint movie, fine. We'll see what happens. I prefer the Flash movie because no one else has character development. Yeah, true. It's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting. Ben was always rumored to be in Flashpoint since he announced it. It's crazy how and it's also crazy too, because how many times has the Flash movie been delayed and delayed and delayed? And we were always like, oh my God, is this thing going to come out? What the fuck, man? Come on. We just want a Flash movie. And then all of a sudden now it's been delayed even more. And then Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to happen. So now it's like, well, thank God it kept getting delayed, because now it's going to probably work with that. So that's what's so great about that. I mean, somebody yesterday hit me up on tweets talking about that, how pretty much we were all disappointed every time it would get delayed. But then now we're actually happy that it got delayed. I mean, look at it like, something that was the universe just didn't want it to come out. Wasn't there a rumor that Reverse Flash and Flashpoint would be a woman? Yeah, I think something happened with that. I don't think that's going to happen. I would hate that to happen. That's right. He met up with Ezra in December. You got to wonder what they talked about. Yeah, okay. Then he teased the mask in December. So it makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder. And then it makes you wonder, too, like, what if they turn that into a series? Let's just turn that into a movie series as well. He easily could. If you wanted to let it breathe, easily could. Because wasn't there like because when the Flashpoint books came out, wasn't there like everybody had their like Flashpoint stories? So they could easily do that. I don't know. Not to compare, but Flash solo movie. Let's see. Flash solo movie and Flashpoint works better than Civil War. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, because like I said, it's like Flashpoint is like what Colbert was saying. He was saying that it very much is an origin story because you'll see why he became Flash, and you'll see what happened to his mom, and that's part of the reason why Barry is who he is, and the fact that he now got this ability and he knows that he could travel back in time. Now he knows he could save his mom. So I mean, it very much acts like an origin story, so it can. But I just don't know. It's just going to be interesting because obviously in the Flash movie, we're going to see Barry gets struck by lightning while he's in the lab, and that's going to be interesting. I'm pretty excited to see what Muschietti, how he's going to show that to us. How is he going to show? Because we've seen it, on the TV shows and in the animated stuff. It's just going to be interesting to see how that's filmed. I mean, the CW show, it was just done fairly well. It was. I remember the old 90s Flash TV show. I mean, he got launched. He got launched like across the room. The Lois Lane Flashpoint book was great. See? Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's different Flashpoint stories. So it's like they could easily just do that. They're not going to recast the Flash now. I don't think now. They're in with Ezra Miller all the way. It's looking like. Do you think the CGI will be stellar in JL because of the darker color palette? Absolutely. I mean, there was look at that thing that I retweeted on Friday that showed green screen utilized like so perfectly well. Like it's like they have them stacked. You have the green screen, and then you have, of course, the CGI background. And it's just, I mean, it's all about lighting in a color palette that really hides things, that really hides any kind of imperfections, stuff like that. And that's why Snyder's so great. Does the new script have Grant? I hope so. I don't know. It's just everything's so up in the air. Because it's just at one point we saw that we heard that Miller and Morrison were writing a script. So I'm wondering what the heck's going to happen. I haven't heard anything about Kirstie Clemens. I haven't heard anything about that. It'd be awesome if she does. And if they don't bring her back, if they recast her, there'll be backlash for that. What the hell is the Sam stuff? What? No mention of Iris in the casting thing. There was some other female lead, some other female character that apparently was also being talked about, but there was no mention of Iris. So I remember seeing, like, I think some people were passing around something that said that she was confirmed to come back, and I'm like, is she? I don't know. I think there'll be backlash. If they actually cast an Iris who's like a redhead, isn't she redhead? Redhead in the books. If they actually were to do that, there would be big time backlash, which is sad when you think about it, because it's like, well, I mean, they're just casting in the way she was looked at, like in the book. So I love how you say with a white. I mean, we'll see what happens. I just wonder, like, which villains they're going to have. Obviously, they're going to have Reverse Flash, but they're going to have Captain Cold and Mirror. I mean, I think that's who the female is going to be. Yeah, random. They won't recast, especially now. Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing. You have Zack Snyder's Justice League, who has Kirstie Clemens as Iris. So I'm wondering if the thing that was floating around was before. That thing has been probably around. It was most likely around before they did a casting announcement. So so it does make sense. I mean, you could basically just make that logical conjecture. Is like, okay. Obviously, if we're gonna have Kirstie Clemens show up as Iris in Zack Snyder's Justice League, naturally she's gonna show up in Flashpoint. So she's 100%. Yeah. So I didn't think about that. Yeah, it does make sense. The Sam stuff. What are you talking about? Yeah. Not talking about Sam Parker over here, are you? They keep changing the redheads. Yeah, no. Why do they have such a prejudice against redheads? Against the gingers, man. I tell you what. It'd be cool if Jai Courtney came back as a Boomerang. Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah, they I think at one point they were gonna recast her, but Iris is Sam. Sam is Finkelhorn. Iris is Finkel or Finkel. There you go. Ray Finkel. Um, let's see. Oof, man. Ginger lives matter. Tell you what. Careful with that stuff. Then there's Amy Adams as Lois. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, see, that's true right there. Zack Snyder was like, "Hey, you guys keep, anytime that there's a redhead that needs to be cast, you never cast a redhead. So I'm gonna make Lois Lane a redhead. I'm casting that out right there. So, see, good old Zack Snyder giving work to the gingers. Jesus Christ. It's interesting. Gingers have no souls. Yeah. Except for Amy. Yeah. Isn't that was an episode of South Park, right? Can Dave or someone else explain to me what TPZ stands for? I had never heard. That's just Team Pro Zach, which yes, sounds a little weird. I was never really a fan of the title, but it's whatever. That's why, TPZ, they're pro Zack Snyder. So that's what it is. Emma Stone is Gwen Stacy Vengeance. True. Yeah. See, so some people. Oh yeah, Zoe Saldana. She was up for playing Lois before it got cast to Amy Adams. So there's that too. The decent side of the fandom that Zach has aligned with. Yeah, there you go. And Snyder has made it. They sound pretty toxic though from the tweets they've been throwing out. I mean, yeah. Yeah, when it comes to all that, I was trying to kind of like not in there. Oh God, that's right. Somebody made it. Somebody what you said, Nate. Apparently, Zack Snyder is about pineapple on pizza. So I almost canceled Zack Snyder the other day when I saw that. I can't. Gross. You down with OPP? But now those guys are. I bumped heads with all those guys too. Don't worry. I bumped heads with everybody. Bumped heads with pretty much everybody. But I bumped heads with those guys at one point, and now we rekindled, and we kind of all unified, put some of our differences aside. They apologize, I apologize. But of course, there's still going to be those other ones that are still talking, still keep talking. And I did some engaging this weekend because I don't know. That's just kind of like what's the end game here, guys? We got the cut coming out. It's coming out. What's the end game? What is the end game to all this? I tell you what. Hey, Dave, will DC FanDome be free? And do you think that Ezra Miller will be on there to talk about Flash? I really hope so. Thank you for the question. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised if Miller is there, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's going to be free. I didn't see anything about a price. Comic-Con at home is going to be free. They basically they're going to generate their own revenue stream with probably ads and shit like that and sponsors and everything. So, of course they're losing big time with those tickets, the ticket sales, but I think they'll have it all monetized, but I'm sure it'll be free. Flash is not listed to be at DC FanDome. That's true. That's true. It wasn't listed, huh? That's interesting. I wonder why it wasn't listed. Trying to think. Why would that not be listed? I don't know. If they're supposed to be shooting it this year, you'd think they'd want to talk about it. Maybe because it's not in production yet. But then again, Black Adam isn't. Black Adam's supposed to. It is listed. Okay, it is listed. That's I was like, like why would it not be? Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it. I don't know, but yeah, that's another thing. Is it the TV show? Because it also says Harley Quinn. It had Harley Quinn with a bunch of movie titles, and I just assumed that meant for the Harley Quinn show. I don't know. Does that Snyder Cut teaser, Dave? That Snyder Cut. Whoa, shit! Totally lost that, Dave. That Snyder Cut teaser straight out. Yeah, it was. So it gives you goosebumps, man. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, she was attached to writing it. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? I just want to hear that the thing is in production. Like cameras are fucking rolling. Is Batfleck's movie listed? What's his movie? The Batman. I don't think he's listed. No. What? Yeah, it might be the TV show. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Don't be choking anybody until the movie comes out. So Muschietti's wife said that. Okay, so he's married. What? Okay. Why? Okay, I must be just totally like I don't know. The last I heard, I thought he was dating. Or let's see, Andy Moo, filmmaker. So did he just recently get married? Barbara, yeah, okay, and she said all that stuff. So how long have they been married? Because that wasn't he with Amber Heard for a little bit, or am I just like imagining that? Oh, it's his sister. What? Siblings? Duh. Oh man, Jesus Christ! Of course, siblings. What am I thinking? I said that. Okay, so his sister, another family member. There you go. Jesus Christ! Yeah, because wasn't he dating Amber Heard for a little bit? I was so lost right there. So lost. You gotta love these Sunday morning things, man. Yeah. Okay, that's his sister. Duh. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He was born in Buenos Aires in Argentina. He looks like a white boy, but man, he's got that Spanish in him. Yeah, he was dating. He was. Let's see. It says okay, wife. Wait a minute. Okay, so he does. I'm so lost. I'm so freaking lost. Because yeah, his wife is also Barbara. I'm so freaking lost. Argentinian, yeah. Yeah, Amber Heard definitely gets around. Definitely gets around. Now, wasn't it? Didn't it come out that that when she was with Elon Musk, they had a threesome with what's her name? Totally drawing a blank. I can't even remember her character in Suicide Squad. Holy crap, Enchantress. What's her name? A lot of people have seen it. Yeah, I know. So yeah, apparently they had a threesome with that Enchantress. Whoo. She's dating a chick now. Yeah, of course she is. Yeah, she's probably, I don't know. When all this stuff, I mean, I heard that her lawyers dropped the whole case when it came to Johnny Depp. Yeah, Cara Delevingne. Didn't she shit on Johnny Depp? Well, I mean, she is a freak, so maybe she did. Maybe they got freaky like that. Defecation. Okay, so that's his wife. So that's gotta. Yeah. Casting. What the hell? Okay, hold on a sec. Why am I? Okay, yeah. Amber Heard plants a kiss on new beau Andy. Yeah, Andy Muschietti. Okay, so he was dating Amber Heard. How long is he with this? I'm so lost with this guy. I wonder how long they've been married. Yeah, sorry about that. Gross, I know. I had to make that joke. I mean, come on. He set me up for that joke, Ben. Really. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Toba. Appreciate it. Yeah, Cleveland Steamer. Son of a bitch. Don't worry, we'll get Film Gob in here. He wasn't here, but I know it's 8 hours ahead, so he's probably went to bed. I got to plan something for like this show with him. What the? Okay, so I don't. Why when I type in Andy Muschietti wife, Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is all like messing me up. It's his sister. Okay, look up his Wikipedia for fuck's sake. Because when you put it in there, it shows that, and let's see, no, that's his sister. That's his sister. So yeah, he's not married. Like Google's just fucking me up right here. I know. Does he have a Tinder page or anything? Anybody know? Does he have one of those celebrity Tinder pages? And that's how he and Amber Heard hooked up. But I mean, last I heard, he was with Heard. Muschietti Point. I know. I'm like sitting there. Did I make that up? Did I make that up in my head? I don't know. But I know she's with a girl now, so it probably didn't. That's actually a really good thing. A really good thing. I was worried about that. When I heard he was dating Amber Heard, I was going, "Oh shit, dude! Careful, careful. That woman is toxic. That woman is absolutely toxic." I don't care what anybody says. I hate it when people like totally defend her. I'm like, come on, man. Jesus. What are you guys thinking? What are you thinking? I'm not saying Johnny Depp's innocent either. Film Gob is epic. He puts out those when he puts those quality slam videos and brings up shit. Those can be really good for a giggle. Plus, his voice is a lot better than mine. His accent's so much better. Yeah. And then Elon Musk got out of that and got married and started having kids and named them fucking weird ass, hieroglyphics and shit. Said the film will include elements from Flashpoint comic art. Yeah, it's not going to be a full on adaptation of it. It's not going to be full on. So there's going to be just pieces of it. I think it's going to have the Flashpoint base of Barry going back in time and saving his mom, and then coming back to present day and everything being all fucking weird and stuff. But I mean, Flashpoint Batman just seems like a no-brainer to put in there. Same people. Wait, what? The same people that defend Amber call Gunn a pedophile. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, yeah, there's no consistencies here. Gives more credence to the December theory. Yeah. So I mean, I'm hoping so. I mean, when we saw Dean Morgan post it with that mask on, everybody started going, "Huh? Flashpoint Batman?" I mean, we were thinking it then. And I'm just like, more Batman, please. More Batman. Different versions of Batman. We got to realize this too, guys. We got to realize that when you have what we have over on the Marvel side, the MCU, they did this they basically had the base of the story was to lead to the Infinity Saga. It was all going to lead there. It was all going to be offshoots of that. Okay. You have this one story and, little branches, this one branch, little branches. Okay. When it comes to DC, okay, they tried that at one point. That's like, no, we're going to have multiple branches and then multiple, instead of having just one long branch with one, little things with the leaves that stick out that are separate movies, you're going to have multiple branches with little leaves on them. Okay. They're going to, I don't know if that metaphor works. Jeez. I don't know if that works, if you get what I'm saying, but yeah, it seems like DC is just like, let's just have it all. Who cares? Okay. People are smart. We're going to have a Harley Quinn cartoon. We're going to have Harley Quinn in the movie theaters. We're going to have Harley Quinn in another movie. And, let's just have Harley Quinn wherever. Let's have Batman wherever. Let's have multiple Supermans, multiple Flashes. I think they just want to just do that. And that's the way it is. That's the way it's been for the last 80 years when it comes to comic books. There's just stories everywhere. They're not all combined and connected. No. Yeah, we're going to get a shit ton of Flash in Zack Snyder's Justice League. We're going to see him time travel. Check their social media. They're saying multiverse in every chance. Exactly. They're saying that. Exactly. Hey, Meredith, what's going on? Old coworker of mine. Old coworker. Just don't tell your husband that I do this. No, it's okay. He probably already knows. Got to keep that life and this life. I try to keep it separate. Like I'm Batman, I have two identities. No, Finn Wolfhard for young Barry. I don't really see it. Did I see the what? The Jim Lee? I didn't see Jim Lee's new art. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Did he post it on his Twitter? Do. Let me see. Let me see this here. Aw. Swenson just posted an image of his dad. How did Chris Swenson get so tall? His dad's short. Lucky guy. Oh, it's the armor. Ooh. Charity sketches return. Oh, look at this. This is some pretty stuff here. Let's go ahead and share this. Yeah, he got tall from hot dogs. That makes sense. So it says Jim Lee's charity sketches return with Ben Affleck's armored Batman. Look at this shit. Ooh. Oops. I guess I got to go to that. Okay, hold on a sec. So I pulled up an article for some reason, not his tweets. Man, I got that song in my head. Come on and take a free ride. Song reminds me of Dazed and Confused. Which I'm a little dazed and confused this morning. All right, so here you go. Here's what he posted right here. Look at that. That's so awesome. I want that on my wall, right next to the other Jim Lee picture. That's so badass. Is that all he did, right? Nothing on. Nope, that's all he did. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool, though. I like that. I like that a lot. Damn. Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of drawings for Snyder. That's for sure. Drawings of things that were supposed to be coming too. He did. I would love to see everything that he drew for Justice League. Can I sign your Snyder Cut when it comes out? Sure. I know that is metal as fuck. Metal up your ass, baby. Cyborg's chest piece design will be an interesting tell. They changed it for the Whedon one. Yeah, that's right, huh? Print it and change your tour. Yeah, exactly. I should, huh? Just go print it out and then put it in a frame like that. That would be pretty cool, but who knows? But yeah, when it comes to Flashpoint and everything, I'm really looking forward to hearing more about that, and hopefully we get an announcement and all the cast. Like I said, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I heard him. Cyborg, I didn't hear about Iris, but then it makes sense that if she's going to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League, they're gonna have to put her in Flashpoint, and of course have Clemens is there. So Laurie Cohen, is that what you're saying her name? Yeah. Hopefully she gets cast. Let's have some Flashpoint Joker while we're at it. Why not? I don't know. It could be a very dark story. It could be a pretty damn dark story. It is a dark story. And I think they got the right man for the job. I'm just really curious to see how Muschietti, what he does with it. And I think they chose the right guy for the job. That's for damn sure. So his almost certainty, right? Yeah. I mean, it's from what I could tell that he's still floating. Yeah, Lauren Cohen. Sorry. So I don't know why I said Laurie. Yeah, so I don't think but I mean, why would he? Who's going to pass that up? And like I said, that was promised to him when he got cast. I'm sure Snyder was like, hey, I want you to be Thomas because there's potential for you to be Batman later. So what's going on, Arkhawk? Arkham Hawk? All right, it looks like he says Arkhawk, but it's Arkham K. The Arkham K. Tarantino for a Jonah Hex movie. Why not? Why not? The biggest question is whether the Flash film will tie into the Snyder Cut. Well, it should. I mean, even Aquaman is gonna. Even it does. You think they change Barry's lightning color? Well, isn't there like a whole science behind it? Did you say Muschietti is still floating? No, I said Jeffrey Dean is still floating. I think it's just a word they use. That's just a word they use in the business when somebody's in talks. There's just little terminology right there. That's all. That's all it is. Yeah. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up so I can get to work on that one video that I keep on pushing and pushing and pushing further away. But I appreciate you guys clicking in as always. And yeah, what? Well, you're watching BBS on the TV. Yeah, I know. It really does ruin the flow. It really does ruin the flow. Yeah, it really does. But anyways, what can you do? Anyways, guys, yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the second channel. I'll be dropping more clips on there from the past week of streams and stuff. So, and then, like I said, I'm gonna be working on that one video. We're basically just telling it's Zack Snyder's Justice League for Dummies. And the reason why it's taking so long, because first off, trying to find the time sometimes is difficult for me. And then I'm having writer's block of how exactly I want to present it. Like I have it written out. I mean, I have 2 pages worth of written out from, I guess you could say my script, but I just don't know how I want to present it. Do I want to do it in the normal way that I do it? Or do I want to have it like an informational, like video style? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about how exactly I want to do it. So I'll be working on that today. And if something else pops up, I'll do another video as always. But I appreciate you clicking in. Make sure you subscribe. Like I said, I'll be doing Film Junkee live all week. This time I'm going to be doing it all week because I won't be doing a vodka stream on Friday because I'm going to be going out of town. So, and I'm not going to exactly say where I'm going until the day, but I'm going out of town, so I won't be having a vodka stream on Friday. But that just means I'm going to do 4 Film Junkee lives Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So be there, please, and we'll talk. And hopefully a lot more cool shit comes out. So anyways, guys, I love you. Make sure you subscribe, Patreon if you want to help out. And then shirts down below. If you want to get this shirt, got the Metalhead shirt. That's for sale down below if you want to grab yourself a shirt. And there's other ones there too. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later.